says, what would you have to see to confirm that the street is positioned bearishly?
We saw it 6 months ago. I mean, we saw it 3 months ago. We saw it after the October rally. We saw it after the late December rally. I see it now. I see low volume, up price to a lower high, and all the data confirming that the market is a short. It's not that complicated. Coming to those conclusions is more complicated. You have to have a research team, a process, a repeatable one that's constantly, remapping. I'm in no business to ignore the data, by the way. I mean, the data is the data, and the trending data is bearish.
And that's actually the point. I mean, we're not necessarily here trying to figure out if the street is positioned bullish or bearishly. We're trying to map the economic cycle and front run how we think financial markets are going to respond to that. So our views on the credit cycle and the economic cycle domestically, the corporate profit cycle domestically, those are what drives our sort of asset class return opinions and the factor exposures within those asset classes. We don't care how people are positioned only in the immediate term we do, but rather from a trending perspective, who cares? I mean, the cycle is going to play out, and the market prices will reflect that. Assuming we have some version of free markets in this country.
Yeah, and look, at the end of the day, on that, Darius is really talking about the most important point, which is getting the big move right. We've gotten the big move right. I think that if you objectively looked at real-time alerts, I've traded around it really right as well. To get the big move right, to trade it right means you have to have conviction in which way you're going. So when we covered a lot of shorts, literally, I covered, all but 3 shorts in real-time alerts when the S&P had an 18 in front of it. Now I ramped all the way back up to 14 shorts on that bounce in the middle of last week. Took 4 off on Friday, booked 4 more gains, and I'll take it back up to 20 shorts, on the way back up to 1950, 1960, if we were to see it. If we don't see it, then who cares? I mean, so I do think that if all you want is just the signal and just say, that's fine. I mean, trust me, I stare at this, think about this, consider this all day long. What I'm doing is probably the best reflection of what I really think above and beyond anything else. And if you're sitting here listening to us 50 minutes into this, obviously you can hear why. But generally speaking, I think we do a pretty good job of giving you both the fundamental, the bigger picture, and helping you trade around.